Refresh my stream. What's going on? We are back. This is Caleb Played, and this is my True Son of Skyrim series. Episode number 18. Picking up right where we left off. We're going to head on into Sleeping Giant Inn here and talk. And we're in the attic room, see who took this horn of Jurgen Windcaller.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
You're that visitor been poking around.
I am? Well, I am. So I'd like to rent the attic room.
Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home.
Huh. Alright, let's wait and find out who it is.
So you're the Dragonborn I've been hearing so much about. I think you're looking for this. We need to talk. Follow me.
Well, what do you know? It was Delphine. Insert shocked face.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
Delphine's not very trusting, is she?
That's her business, not mine. Probably not yours either. Between you and me, she could use a bit of warmth.
Heard any rumors lately?
Nobody trusts those mages way up north at their college. Gods only know what they do up there.
What's your specialty?
You like skeever liver? No? Tough luck. Food's hot. Never said it was good.
Oh, that's great.
Now we can talk. The Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right.
Greybeard's alright. I am Dragonborn. Should I demonstrate?
I hope so, but you'll forgive me if I don't assume that something's true just because the Greybeards say so. I just handed you the horn of Jurgen Windcaller. Does that make me Dragonborn too?
Could be. Can you shout? They don't have a good reason for dragging me here.
It was the only way I could make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap. I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm
True.
actually trying to help you. Just need you to hear me.
Go on. I'm listening.
Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you.
I don't need to prove anything to you. I'm done here.
I shouldn't let you walk out of here knowing what you know. You know where to find me when you change your mind. Because you will. You have to.
Oh. Well.
I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you.
How do I know I can trust you?
If you don't trust me, you were a fool to walk in here in the first place.
True. So, you said the Thalmor are after you?
Yes. We're very old enemies. And if my suspicions are correct, they might have something to do with the dragons returning. But that isn't important right now. What is important is that you might be Dragonborn.
If I need a shout to prove it, I will. Why are you looking for Dragonborn?
We remember what most don't. That the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer.
True.
You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul?
Yes, that's how I first learned I was Dragonborn.
Good. And you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough.
So why are you looking for a Dragonborn?
We remember what most don't. That the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul.
So what's the part you're not telling me?
Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life.
Dun,
They
dun,
weren't gone
dun.
somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it.
Of course you do. You know how crazy this sounds, right?
A few years ago, I said almost the same thing to a colleague of mine. Well, it turned out he was right and I was wrong.
So what makes you think dragons are coming back to life?
I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty, and I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
How did you figure all this out?
You should know. You got the map for me. The Dragonstone you got for Farengar, remember?
Right, you were at Dragon's Reach when I gave it to him.
So you were paying attention. I arranged to have Farengar recover the Dragonstone for me. It's what I do. I make things happen from behind the scenes. After all, here you are.
Here I am. The Dragonstone with some kind of map, I suppose?
Yes, a map of ancient dragon burial sites. I've looked at which ones are now empty. The pattern is pretty clear. It seems to be spreading from the southeast, starting in the Gerals near Riften. The one near Kynesgrove is next, if the pattern holds.
How did you figure all this out?
You should know.
Uh-oh.
The Dragonstone was a map. It seems to be spreading from the southeast, down in the Gerals near Riften. The one at Kynesgrove is next, if the pattern holds.
Yeah. So where are we headed? Kynesgrove?
Kynesgrove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it.
Let's go kill a dragon.
I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready.
Okay. You mind if I take some of your ingredients? No?
That's better. Let's get on the road to Kynesgrove.
Alright. I won't take anything else except for that. That. I need to have your quill. The Rise and Fall of the Blades. Might be worth reading.
Orgnar, I'm traveling. You've got the inn till I get back.
Right. Happy trails.
Before we get out of here, we do need to do some shopping. So, Samuel,
What do you need?
what have you got for sale?
Take a look.
I don't need this. $11.49, sure.
Until next time.
Uh-oh. 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 Shit. There we go. We can move. Whew. Quick save. You know what, Samuel?
Take a look.
Now that I know I can restore these crimes cover stuff, I'm gonna buy those back from you. I'll take them all.
Farewell.
Alright, before I sell him anything else, I want to go down here to this enchanting table and double check. Alright. What? Destruction spells are 20% more effective, deal 10% more damage with weapons. Back right. So that's gonna cost us what? 50 pounds? Worth it. Anything else I'm missing? No? No? Okay. So let's
Yes.
restore all these crime covered things if we can. We'll start with the books. Store robes. And let's restore the tomes. Gods of worship. Song to the Return, Volume 2. Arcane Tome. Spend an hour into reading the page of this arcane tome, revealing the spell it describes. Oh no! That's a game crash. That is a game crash. Ooh. Back. Yeah, game crash. Apparently he didn't like us repairing that tomb. All right. Alright. We'll get that quick save. So yeah. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna risk another game crash, and I'm gonna try that again. And if the game crashes again while trying that, then we won't do it. So we're back in game. Let's work on...
Good afternoon. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Treasures. Well, I'll take your Grand Sword in. And your graders. And then... Uh-oh. Well. That solved that problem. He doesn't have them. So I guess we won't be doing it. Gonna buy all of his ingredients. Orgnar here, I want everybody's. Let's go back downstairs and disenchant the... Elven Gauntlets of Lockpicking. And then we'll take this. And equip it. And we're gonna do body. Grand Soldier, Tavern clothes. Well, let's do Fortify Illusion. We'll call this Brian's merchandiser. Why? Why not? Okay. Well, let's get going. Delphine's waiting.
What do you need?
We are going to stop by the house one more time to drop off some of the stuff that I've been meaning to drop off for, I don't know, days now in game, you know? Like our axes and blades of Whiterun. We're not using them, so let's put them in our house. For those of you who do watch my live streams, and, well, for those who watch on YouTube as well, you can tell that my episodes are generally about 90 minutes long.
If my analysis is correct, the dragon buried near Kynesgrove will be the next to come back to life.
How do you know that the dragon will come back?
The Dragonstone was a map of ancient dragon burial sites. I've looked at which ones are now empty. The pattern is pretty clear. It seems to be spreading from the southeast, down in the Gerals near Riften. The one at Kynesgrove is next.
Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go up here, put some stuff away, and then we'll use our carriage service to head straight to Kynes Grove. I mean, why not, right? That's what Lucas is for. And Delphine will either meet us right at Kynes Grove when we get there, or she'll meet us when we get up the hill, one of the two. But first thing I need to do is I need to go in here to my rustic cottage. And we are going to use this chest right here. So, Whiterun, Bladed Whiterun, open arrows, glass arrows, orcish arrows. I'm going to go ahead and keep these for now, because eventually we're going to come in here and sell everything that we don't need. So there's that. Down to 582. We have dragon scales and things like that. I'm going to go ahead and put them in this large sack. Let's just clear the inventory of crafting items. Keep the things that we know we need. And put away the stuff we don't. Not really going to be doing any crafting out on the road, you know. Don't need that. Don't need that. Garnet, glass, gold ingots, iron fittings, iron ingots. We want to keep 14 iron ore.
Need something?
Over here in our strongbox, we're going to store the keys. We're also going to store we'll probably take that back out, but the main thing I want to store is I want to store the soul gems that are already full. With the exception of the petties, we're going to use those as our to recharge things. And then let's take back that dragon claw. Let's see, it was used for Vinchund? Yes, but I don't really mind holding on to it.
What can I do for you?
I'd like a refill of water. And before we get out of here, let's go ahead and... Oh.
Alright then.
That's awkward. My own home. Maybe it's because we've been, sleeping around a little bit. Alright, so it looks like Delphine is already on her way. So let's hire a private carriage. And make sure we don't, you know, die of hunger and thirst on the way. So, cabbage soup, cooked beef, and well sated. Water skin, well hydrated.
Where do you want to go?
Climb
Climb back and we'll be off.
So after Kind's Grove, after we get done with Kind's Grove, I'm gonna go ahead, since it's so close to Windhelm, we're gonna go up to Windhelm and turn in these all these bounties that we have there. Okay, right, my friend. Oh, right. And since we have a little bit of time here before we move on, I want to just say that I've been watching my my videos on YouTube, and I'm enjoying them. Yeah, of course you enjoy the only things you can do. You wouldn't say that you weren't enjoying them. That's common. No, what I mean is, it's different from streaming for a little bit, and then it's different from streaming the episode and seeing what's not.
You don't want to go up there. A dragon. It's attacking.
Another dragon is attacking Kind's Grove? I've already killed two
I don't
here.
know. Not yet. It flew over the town and landed on the old dragon mound. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out.
Alright, Delphine.
Come on. We need to find out what's happening up. Come on, hurry. We might be too late.
Let's go. We need to put on our cloak, our scarf, and our helmet. Why would you call a tavern clothes merchandise? If all it has on it is illusion. Well, with Ordinator, there's a perk called Entice Barter, and it is an illusion perk. Oh.
Morgan's eyes. Look at that big bastard. Keep your head down. Let's see what it does.
Alright, I'm following your... Okay, well, I know we just put away a lot of arrows, which probably wasn't the best idea. So, yeah. But we have a bunch of bolts. If we have to switch over to a crossbow so we don't run out, we just might do that. But right now... Oh, why did it have to be snowing?
Salokunir, Zil Grotova Ursa. Sled.
Let's watch and wait. This is worse than I thought.
Alright, here we go. All in a maze. And go straight to the crossbow.
To dare take myself when
Come on. Yeah, this is the third dragon to attack you in time.
I am Salak.
We of course had the one that flew over from I believe it's called. And then another one that attacked Kindrove directly, so Kindrove's really been getting the brunt of these attacks. One more shot. And Salknir is dead. That's Yes, I am.
I owe you some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever
Yes.
you want to know.
Yes, you do.
Nothing held back.
What do you know about dragons coming back? No. Who are you? And what do you
I'm
want
one
with
of the
me?
last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them.
The Blades. Who are they?
Exactly. Nobody even remembers our name these days. We used to be known across Tamriel as the protectors of the Septim Emperors. Those days are long gone, though. For the last 200 years, we've been searching for the next Dragonborn to guide and guard, as we are sworn to do. But we never found one, until now.
What do you know about the dragons coming back? Obviously, this one was dead, and, well, now it's dead for real.
Not a damn thing. I was just as surprised as you to find that big black dragon here.
I've seen that dragon before. He, the one that got away. He was also flying away from Helgen.
Really? Where?
It's the one that attacked Helgen.
Interesting. Same dragon. Damn it, we're blundering around in the dark here. We need to figure out who's behind it all.
What's our next move?
First thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is.
Remind me, who are the Thalmor?
The faction that rules the Aldmeri Dominion. The ones who almost destroyed the Empire during the Great War 30 years back. There's no worse enemy to humankind in Tamriel. The Empire barely survived the last war. The Thalmor don't intend to lose the next one.
What makes you think the Thalmor are bringing the dragons
Nothing
back?
solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor?
Why are the Thalmor after
Before the
you?
Great War, the Blades helped the Empire against the Thalmor. Our Grandmaster saw them as the greatest threat to Tamriel. At the time, that was
Okay.
true. Maybe it still is. So we fought them in the shadows, all across Tamriel. We thought we were more than a match for them. We were wrong.
So, we need to find out about what the Thalmor know about the dragons. Any ideas?
We could get into the Thalmor embassy. It's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is, that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia.
So, how do we get into the Thalmor embassy?
I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Okay. Alright, so let's do a hard save. And we are going to take that off. We will be returning the horn soon, but what we want to do next is actually collect bounties from your leaf. We have 3 to collect. We also need to bring a sample of frost salts, but we don't have any at the moment. So ignore that. Snow bear pelts. Alright. 2 gold in Dawnstar. We can get to Dawnstar from outside of Windhelm. So we might go ahead and what else? Talk to Aventus Argentino. Return. Rain room. You know what? Dawnstar can wait. I want to do something else for Norellian. I want to do for Norellian is retrieving the white file. And so after we retrieve it, we're going to get his copper and sapphire circle. So there we go. We have objectives, and we will follow them, hopefully. And if something else happens along the way, something happens. In the meantime, we're going to head back down here towards Kynes Grove, and continue on. Looks like they have... Okay. So we're on episode 18 right now. Level 34, I believe. And I say we're doing pretty good. It's interesting how what you do shapes what Skyrim can do, obviously. Shapes how Skyrim forms, so let's see.
Poor Rogie. If you're feeling charitable, buy the Nordham mead. He's good for it.
Who's Rogie?
He's been in Kynes Grove forever. Great storyteller. Keeps everyone's spirits up. Owes me a lot of coin for drinks. I keep telling him not to worry about it, but he's got the stubborn Nord blood. Damn fool doesn't have the coin to pay me back, so he just beats himself up over it, and then he gets thirsty, and it cycles all over again.
What if I talk to him?
Convince him that I don't care about his tab, it'd certainly make me feel better. See ya.
Next time I'm in town? Yeah. Make sure... not marked. And so, here we are at Windhelm. Quick save. Yeah, I'm Delphine. Delphine, you don't need to go on foot. Unless you're trying to stay on the down low. Why don't you just even get to Whiterun, you know? No. So here we are. Back in our... Is Windhelm our hometown? I don't know. Actually, well... Our house is near Riverwood, but it's not really our hometown for us. Because we have a house there doesn't mean it's home. Alright, so let's get up to... well, he's probably asleep right now. No more notices, so we'll go and go into the Candle Hearth Hall and sleep for the night. As always, guys, let me know in the chat
Come on in. Just stoke
or
the
in the
fire.
comment
Take a
section
seat
down
and get
below
the
if you're
coat.
enjoying this series. If you have any questions or
Yes?
comments, maybe even some constructive
Of course.
criticism.
Hello, friend. Of course.
Like a refill of water. Right. You can be our follower. We just
Sure
don't
thing.
know.
It's yours for a day. I'll show you to
We've
your
been
room.
this far
Right
without
this way.
followers, and it's kind of almost like a challenge to not have any.
Let me know if there's anything else you need. It's so good to
Well,
see
I can
you
think of
again.
something, Lynette.
How can I argue with that?
I tell you that Dragonborn comes. Say 8 hours. Get a full sleep in. A little thirsty, a little hungry. And we'll go spend some time with Kalos. What? The dude. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, and all because I just missed him. Holy shit. Oh. That was amazing. It really was. Oh. So be it. You can stick with us, Draugr Archer. We don't need that happening again here in our favorite inn. Why are you going to sleep, Cornell? Oh. Whatever. Took sleep when they can
I'm
when
a
it's a
sailor on the
full-time
North
job.
Sea. We're laying over in Windhelm for a while.
Sorry, but
Car.
I'm not looking to hire any more crew right now.
So I take it you're the
The
ship's
North
captain?
Wind is my mistress, and I'm her master. I don't tolerate any disloyalty. You looking for work? Got a sailor who thought running a gang of thieves would be more money than hauling my cargo. You make an example of that gang. I'll give you a year's worth of pay.
They're as good as dead.
That's the spirit, right? See you round.
Good
Trader's
afternoon.
Post.
Sure.
I
What can I
make a
do for you?
request. The Dragonborn
Yes?
comes.
It's good to
This
spend
one's a
some
favorite
time
of
on
mine.
solid land.
Legend we all know and love. What are you you doing that for?
Good to see you. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. Up to no good, are we? I'll teach you, but it'll cost you. Come visit again sometime.
With a voice-wielding power of the ancient Nord art. Believe, believe the Dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes. Beware, beware, the Dragonborn comes. For the darkness has passed, and the legend yet grows. You'll know the Dragonborns come.
Never much cared for Windhelm. The place is depressing.
Then get the fuck out. Oops. Dropped an F-bomb. Sorry. Really like to get a house here, but
Oh, what happened?
oh no. Oh no, those marks look familiar. The stable girl. Oh no.
Have you heard? There's been another dragon attack. Kynesgrove this time.
I know! But I'm talking about the killing. I thought we had the serial killer locked up.
Indeed. I thought you captured the butcher. You said the city was safe now. How could this have happened?
The killer must still be out there.
Obviously. You should visit the Bloodworks to talk to Woundfirth. We need to figure out where the evidence went wrong. Hey!
Blood on the ice. White file's gonna have to wait.
Any luck finding the butcher?
Let's see. The dragon have bones through encrusted dead. I'm here for the bounty.
You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
Okay. But also, that same dragon, you put 2 bounties out for. I'm here for the bounty.
You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
And the beast of Kronvagr Hall is dead.
You've done us a great service. Here is your reward. Travel safely.
Let's
It's dangerous out here.
go down to the barracks. Out of curiosity, do we still have... Yes, we do. We still have the strange amulet on us. Alright.
Hail, summoner. Conjure me up a warm bed, would you?
How about 1 6 feet beneath the ground? You know what? Hey, Archer. Where's my Draugr? There you are. Book of Riddles, Brief History of the Empire, Wolf Queen, Uncommon Taste, Dance in the Fire, Prisoner Belongings.
You hear the news? There's a dragon roosting up on Mount Anthor, to the northwest.
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true.
Windforth, the killer has struck again.
Oh, isn't that a shame? And here I am in the Bloodworks. Looks like you aren't such a sharp investigator after all.
You can be resentful or you can help me. Your choice.
What made you think I was to blame in the first place? I've actually been after the killer myself.
I found your journal and amulet where the books were.
What now? I've never kept a journal, I can assure you. What exactly did this amulet look like?
8-sided shade, ringed with ebony, a worn carving.
I know it well, or at least I've heard of it. I would wager that carving once depicted a skull. That is the necromancer's amulet of legend. It appears you were at least half right. There is necromancy at the heart of this.
I guess Calixto was wrong.
Calixto and his books are often confused about such matters. It happens to the best of us.
So what can we do now?
I've been noting a pattern to when the killings happen. Now that we know they're tied into some sort of necromantic ritual, I think I know when the next might occur. Let's see. From Elordis of Last Seed until Amidus of Hearthfire. It will happen soon. Very soon. Keep watch in the Stone Quarter tomorrow night. That's almost certainly where the killer will strike next. Strength and steel are well and good, but magic...
Stay away from the Aretino resident.
So...
The place is cursed.
tomorrow night. Inside a quarter. I'm at a loss. I truly am. Well, it has been said that killers return to the scene of the crime. So we do have our suspects. So, tomorrow night, let's spend the day trying to make some money. We also need to go and worship Tallow. So. Haven't done that in a while and haven't been here. Actually, haven't been to Windhelm in a few weeks. Well, a few days at least. Days passed. 37. Let's spend 6 hours.
I've spent my life serving Talos. I don't plan to stop now, no matter what the Empire says.
A bit hungry, a bit thirsty. Troll jerky. And a sweet roll. And 2 waters. So, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go spend the night at the hall.
What happened?
Well, let's go do that.
We ought to dig a big hole. Throw all them dark elves and Argonians in it. And let them tear each other to pieces.
Why all the hate for
They're
dark
parasites. They're living in our city under our protection. But what do they do for us? Nothing. I know the High King invited them here, but he didn't ask me or anyone else first. Maybe he should have.
You really think that the Dark Elves are Imperial spies?
Wouldn't surprise me. They've done nothing to help in the fight for Skyrim's freedom. Those Thalmor elves, too. I bet they're working together.
My wife died. Things won't be the same without her.
Aren't you worried about the dragons?
There ain't no use worrying about the things you can't change. If it's my fate to be ended by a dragon, so be it. Meantime, I'll live my life the way I want to.
That
sometime
is
I hope someday
commending.
it's for sale.
Can I
You've
buy
got
a
the coin.
horse? Here's my offer. 1,000
That's
gold.
your best offer? I suppose so. She's the one with the saddle.
Okay.
Until next time.
So, did he take... Yes, he did. So, we have a horse. Now, ideally the best thing to do would be go out real quick, get on the horse, and then sleep so we can do convenient. But we'll just do that next time we sleep. Not a problem.
Take a seat and get the cold out. Good to see you. At least you know how to treat someone properly. Bye now.
Are we still on the bed? We do. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sleep for almost a full day. And then we're gonna go investigate the murder. Not gonna spend any time crafting or anything like that. Instead, we're gonna get a rest. Spend the day here inside Hearth Fire. Inside Candle Hearth Hall. Alright. Let's have some water. Some turkey, a sweet roll. Maybe. Are we well sated? We are. Perfect. Let's meditate for 2 hours. And let's head outside and patrol the streets. Alright, so weird is we don't really have a quest marker that tells us or we have nothing in our journal that says investigate the murderer. Find out where or where he may not be. So we're kind of just going to walk around in circles. Sophie. See.
Hey there. Farewell, kinsman.
He doesn't show up in the next little bit. We're gonna go follow a hunt.
Only burglars and vampires creep around after dark. Which are you?
I'm investigating murders. the fact that she's still here leads me to believe this might not be able to be solved right now. Even though he said it should happen within the next day. Let's see. So close. Here we go. Guess we could have probably put those on to make that a little bit easier, but whatever. Let's go and put them on now. Fire's key. That's unfortunate. So, he is obviously hiding something that we can't get to right now. But he's not here. And I'm not seeing anything in here, so so that hunch was not correct. Well, so what I'm kind of figuring out is, okay, this body hasn't been cleaned out.
Good to see.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
What I'm thinking is, it may not be time for this.
How? No lollygagging.
No lollygagging. So let's just patrol the streets real quick once more. Why is all this food on the ground?
Only burglars and vampires creep around after dark. So which are you?
Murder investigator. Not seeing anybody.
Yes?
Oh. There's Calixto. Calling her off the cliffs.
Somebody do something! Oh. What manner of power is that?
So, it turns out our hunch was right about Calixto. He was the murderer. Before we go and talk to your Leaf about the reward, I would like to see what is in this locked chest in his house. Butcher journal, embalming tools, linen wrap. Soon enough, my sweet Lucilla, you will be with me again. Above always, Calixto. Let's take that. Can we get over there? No. Actually, probably yes. With whirlwind sprint, maybe. Or even low time. Low time can actually help you jump higher. So now we need to turn this in. We need to go talk to your Leaf and tell him that Woundfirth wasn't the killer. It was Calixto. And so my theory was correct about serial killer returning to the scene of the crime. Calixto was there at the very first murder we saw. The one that got this investigation started off way back when we accused Woundfirth the Unliving.
Any luck finding the butcher?
Calixto Curium was the real killer.
I'm glad you were able to correct your mistake. I'll release Woundfirth immediately. You've done the city a mighty service, friend. I believe you'll find the guards to be a bit more cordial with you in the future. Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
Since we can sleep in here, I am going to go ahead and sleep. That way we can talk to y'all Ulfric in the morning and see what else he needs. Now that we completed the murder here. before we do that, I'd like to come over here and...
I do the cooking and cleaning around the palace.
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true.
What have you got for
Spells
sale?
and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
All right. Back right, instead we're using dragon blood. Necromancer's amulet. I kind of want to hold on to that. That's obviously unique. And we have 982. So nothing we can really buy as far as soul gems go, or that we want to buy, I should say. Can't really think of any other spells we can buy without really joining the college.
Steel are well and good,
That's
but
not something we're looking to do right now.
power in this world.
Let's face it, we do know magic, but we're not exactly a mage. That's one thing I've actually prided myself on with this, with Brian here. Brian Chambers is very much a warrior sworn in his ways. As you can see, we don't have much destruction spell. The only destruction one we really use is fire, and that for if we need it. We do use conjurations. We'll probably get a little bit more into it as far as mystic weapons go, and who knows? As we level up, we'll find out more. I would like to get into illusion a little bit more, because Dream Thief is definitely useful, as is Night Eye and Entice Barter. Here we can trade with absolutely anybody. Alchemy 70, Speech 63, Pickpocket 31. So here's where most of our skills have been as far as leveling up goes. Light armor, archery, one-handed, a little bit in block. Of course, smithing and enchanting. So what I'd like to start doing actually is I want to get more into two-handed, and then level up our block as well. For conjuration, we actually have Bound Battle Axe. And so I think we're going to start using that for one of our weapons. I don't really want to carry the weight of one, but... Alright, y'all all freak Stormcloak. The serial killer's dead.
I'm proud we liberated Falkreath from the Empire. In many ways, it's the heart and soul of Skyrim, not to mention its rather strategic position. Some brothers have taken to calling you Bonebreaker. Evidence of your ferocity and determination, a fitting name. So we shall all call you thus. The war demands so much from us. And we give all we have to it and to the people. But I've kept a little something to offer you in appreciation. Please take this on behalf of all the brothers and sisters. And I need capable and loyal warriors close at hand. So I'd like to offer you a home in Wendhelm. Speak with my steward, who'll make the arrangements.
A steel sword? Oh my god. I forgot that we needed to return to him after doing Fort Newgrad over there in Falkreath. It's been a while, so what's our next move?
Get over to our camp in the Reach. They need every able body they can muster.
Understood.
Go with the gods. We should take Yar March. It'll be an important pressure point on the Imperials. We'd be within spitting distance of the capital.
My Jarl, is there anything else you need?
I'd like to offer you a place in my court, as a thane. It's mainly an honorary title, but there are a few perks. Now, by law and tradition, I can only grant this title to one who is known throughout Eastmarch, and who owns property in Wendhelm. If you do good works for the people and purchase a home from my steward, I'll name you my Thane.
It will be an honor.
Honor will be mine.
Okay, so we've already assisted 5 people. So at this point, what we need to do is make enough money in order to buy the house. As of right now, I don't think we would have enough to buy it. Of course, the best way to earn money is through alchemy. And so we'll fortify barter. And then frenzy. Invisibility. Slow. Keeping the river Betty. I am going to start holding on to some of these ingredients that we could use elsewhere. So if you see me holding on to them, it's just a little bit of... Oh, how should we say? Oh! We have frost salts. Nice. That's reason to go back to Pine Grove. So yeah, we're keeping some of the stuff that might be used elsewhere, like fire salt, frost salt, ice grave teeth, death bells, nightshade. If you're familiar with Skyrim and the side quests, then you'll understand why I'm holding on to some of these. Specifically the ones I mentioned. Giant's toe also does carry weight. Alright, let's call in the bottle handler.
Is there something I can do for you?
Yes, but first I need to...
Yes. Take a look.
Alright. Start with here. And just sell them as we... Sell the ones we don't need. Or the ones that we made. Simply because we are looking to make money. So even the ones that we might really be using, still worth selling. Magic and stamina, I believe those are used to make. Okay, resist frost. We're gonna keep those. Sell that. Sell that. One thing I've never really tested is if we can restore magicka or resist frost with a potion, can we... Trying to figure out how to say this the correct way. Will it help our warmth rating as far as like Frostfall is concerned? I don't know. Let's see. Don't really need that many braised. And turkey doesn't weigh much, but we'll sell, say, there we go. Okay. And we'll go ahead and sell our current. Stolen. You can have it. trouble with those. Still stolen. Okay. Stolen. Okay, so let's find out how much.
Huh? Thank you. Here, this is for you.
The house costs 12,000 gold. So not only is the house worth 12,000 gold, but we'll also need more than that just to furnish the house. So we should stop back by Riverwood and use the rest of our ingredients in order to make more potions. In the meantime,
it's so good to see you again.
Train me to be a better
Up to no
pickpocket.
good, are we? I'll teach you, but it'll cost you.
Always does.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. Always a pleasure.
What I would like to do now is we're going to do one more thing before I wrap up this stream. We are getting close to 90 minutes, and that's generally how long my episodes go. I just noticed my mic was muted. Hopefully it hasn't been muted this whole time. If this has been a commentary, hopefully the commentary has been on.
Blood and fear.
Otherwise,
Sweet
yeah.
Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. You've come at last! I knew you would!
Are you alright?
It worked! I knew you'd come, I just knew it! I did the Black Sacrament over and over with the body and the things, and then you came, an assassin from the Dark Brotherhood. You don't have to say anything. There's no need. You're here, so I know you'll accept my contract.
Contract?
My mother, she died. I'm all alone now. So they sent me to that terrible orphanage in Riften. Honor Hall. The head mistress is an evil, cruel woman. They call her Grella the Kind. But she's not kind. She's terrible to all of us. So I ran away and came home and performed the Black Sacrament. Now you're here, and you could kill Grella the Kind. And orphanage in Riften.
Are you sure about this boy murdering this woman?
I've never been more sure about anything in my entire life. Someone like Grella doesn't deserve to live one more day. She's a monster.
Tell me about your mother. What happened?
She got sick last winter when the snows came, and she never got better. Not all year. One night, she fell asleep and never woke up. So now I'm all alone, and the Jarl said I have to go into Honor Hall Orphanage. It's not fair! Please hurry. To be honest, I'm kind of lonely here. As much as I hated getting sent to Honor Hall, I really miss my friends there.
He's tugging at my heartstrings. I've been toying with the idea of not. Of course, you know, Brian here has been on the right side of the line for the most part. Yeah, he's stolen some stuff, and we cleared out Calixto's house before we realized he was the murderer. But I don't know. I don't know if this is something we want to do. He's pulling out my heartstrings, saying we might want to help him get back to his friends. But I don't know. We haven't walked on that side of really the thin line, you know? The thin line between being Dragonborn with honor, or using our ability for, say, profit. So, something to think about. But one other thing, while I am thinking about it, is I want to thank you so much for watching. We are going to go ahead and end the episode here. This is episode 18 of A True Son of Skyrim, and I am Kalo Plays. Thank you so much for watching. We will be back later today with episode 19 if you are watching this live. Thanks. See you later.